What's up, guys? So, without further ado, here is my new updated Fave 5 because you ought to know by now, my opinions can literally change in the span of 24 hours on what I think of a wrestler. That's just the way I am. I could see a match of theirs, I could see a promo, or just something that makes me change my opinion. So there's people from last time, the last video I made about this, that have been taken away, and there's people that have been added. So here we go. Number 5 is The Miz. Some of you will completely disagree with that. Some of you are like, awesome, no pun intended. But I guess it's kind of true what they say, that absence makes the heart grow fonder. I think since The Miz has come back, I've kind of seen him in a new light, a better light. I think his new look works for him with the new hair and the facial hair and all that. It definitely makes him seem more legit, like you can take him more seriously. And plus, obviously they're pushing him kind of back towards the top again with him being the Intercontinental Champion. And I think before he came back, he was in a major slump. He was hardly ever on the show. He lost all the time. So it was kind of hard to have respect for him and take him seriously back then. But since he's the champion now, Intercontinental Champion, and he has the new look and the new attitude, and he's being pushed back to the main events, I think that he's a lot cooler now. And I hope he stays where he's at. I hope that they continue to put him in the main events. And I don't think I'm ready to see him as the WWE champion anytime soon, but I like where he's at now, and he's cool. I like him again. What can I say? All right, number 4 is Damian Sandow, who I think is completely awesome in what he says, in the way he dresses, the way that he acts. His whole persona is just perfect with his mic skills, everything that he says, calling everyone ignoramuses and saying you're welcome and all that stuff. I think it's perfect. He's just the snobby, you know, more educated than you, better than you type heel, and I always like heels like that. I like heels that just come out and just insult the heck out of the crowd. And I think it's pretty funny that he's got the pink tights and the purple knee pads going on. If he's supposed to be so intellectual, and he looks quite funny in the pink and purple. But I definitely see Sandow being a champion, and I actually see him being a champion fairly soon. I think a perfect championship for him to have short term right now would be the U.S. Championship, because Santino Marella has made that championship into a freaking joke. A laughing stock, a joke. I don't think Santino needs to have that title because nobody takes Santino seriously. Yeah, I think that would be a perfect championship for Damian Sandow to have. And then he can move on up to the Intercontinental Championship. And then sometime in the future, don't know how long, I could legit see Damian Sandow as a world champion. Like I said, I don't see it happening anytime super soon, but I think he has everything that it takes to be a world champion. Just my opinion. Okay, number 3 would be Y2J, Chris Jericho, who, in my opinion, has done it all. I don't think there's anything left for him to do. And I don't think you can look at him and say that he sucks. I can't believe there's people out there that legitimately think that he sucks. And to the people that think that since he's come back, he's just been washed up and he loses all the time, I think there's a point to that. He's back to make other wrestlers look better, to put people over, people such as, of course, CM Punk, Dolph Ziggler. He's there to give them more legitimacy, to make them look better, and he has accomplished that, you know? I mean, he didn't need to come back to be a world champion or to be a tag team champion, intercontinental champion. He's there to make them look better. And so far, I think he's doing awesome with that. You know, he has the mic skills, he has the wrestling skills, he has the charisma. He's just multi-talented, and, you know, he's awesome. And when he does retire, and I'm not talking about going away with Fozzy, I mean when he does retire, I will be super sad because Jericho is one of the last saving graces, in my opinion, of the WWE. One of them. Okay, number 2, you're going to be very shocked at, as you probably should be with me. Number 2 is CM Punk. I know, I've made more than one video completely trash talking him. I even said that he needed to be fired or he needed to go away. All I can say is I apologize for that, and I'm not happy that I made those videos, but at the time, that's the way I felt. But truth be told, I think I only disliked him because he was going against 2 of my favorites at the time, Triple H and Chris Jericho. I know that's a really stupid reason to dislike somebody, but it's just kind of the way I felt at the time. But CM Punk has the mic skills, he's controversial, he always has something to say, he's good in the ring, and he always makes some kind of impact. You can't deny that. And even when I didn't like him, I always really wanted to like him again. So, again, sorry for the horrible stuff I said about him. He's awesome. And number 1. Number 1 should be no surprise coming from me. It's Sheamus. Yeah, I know you're surprised by that. Honestly, for me, maybe I'm just being biased, but what is not to like about Sheamus? Besides the fact that people are saying that he's so much like John Cena, like he's the SmackDown John Cena, like he's John Cena version 2, John Cena's clone. To me, the only thing remotely John Cena-like that he does is that he wins a lot. He does win all the time, which I do think needs to change. He shouldn't be winning all the time. He should be made to look weak every once in a while. So yeah, I do think that does need to change about him. But other than that, he's nothing like John Cena. He can wrestle, he can, he has more than 5 moves. He's changed his persona more than once in the span of 8 years, unlike John Cena. He can talk, he can fight. He's awesome. I don't care what anyone says. I'll support him. I'll be in his corner no matter how many haters that he has. But I do think that Sheamus works best as a heel. I think he's a good face. I have no problems with him being a face. But you look at him with his build and the whole Irish Celtic heritage thing that he has going on, he looks like a heel. I think he was a perfect heel. He was vicious and kind of ruthless and menacing and evil. I just think that works best for him. So I'm hoping that we have another heel turn here fairly soon. But I know that they probably like him as a face because he's one of like the top faces in the company. But yeah, he just has that heel type look. Alright, so thank you for watching this video. That is my Fave 5. If you want to make a video response to this, feel free. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. If you didn't make a video response to my last video I made like this. So thank you for watching again, and thank you to my new subs, and I will see you in the next video, whenever that may be. I have no idea when that'll be, but it'll be sometime. Alright, bye guys.